So Loy, did any paranormal incident happen in your life? None till now. Some hocus pocus bogus self-assumed, you see something happening there, or oh, something fell down, oh shit, maybe because I did this. Your mind plays games assuming, trying to correlate. There's no such thing as paranormal activities. It's all bullshit. Okay. Cube, your music. The music I listen to right now is love songs. You'll be surprised. I listen to Hindi, some Pakistani, some nice numbers. Not the traditional ones. Maybe I'll put a playlist if you guys are still interested. But I listen to normally love songs, slow songs, house and all that only when I'm cleaning or something. Others. But mostly I like even opera like Andrea Bocelli, but not the hardcore opera. Just slow 80s. That's me. I don't listen to the latest love song. They are crappy. Okay. Next one. Prabish PT. Your prediction about the below. COVID-19. Yeah, COVID-19 and its variants, COVID-20, COVID-21 will continue remaining. It's not going to go for the next 5 years. And it's going to be a headache. Cryptocurrencies, the core ones like Bitcoin, Ethereum, they are going to remain there. The rest of them are going to eventually evaporate and die out. Plenty of pump and dump and a lot of money will be lost. But the ones who hold will continue. Bitcoin will just remain more or less at this range. I don't see them vanishing anywhere. Will Bitcoin reach 100? Most probably at some point. Most probably at some point. But not immediate. Not immediate in the near future. At least 1-2 years. There might be a spike and then it'll come down. Because at the end of the day, what are you doing with the Bitcoin? What is it used for? You're just holding and waiting for the value to go up, right? But yeah, the monopolies, the companies or the individuals, powerful guys who keep buying it when it's low and holding on to it, they will be the ones who will hold on to it. The normal people, they will just buy 0.0 of something, which is no use, man. It's just a speculative bubble, cryptocurrencies. As long as they want anonymity, as long as they want, don't want to pay taxes and all that, governments will never allow cryptocurrencies to succeed. And normal human beings' life, same thing is going to continue, man. Nothing great. People are going to continue as they are. They're going to keep talking about AI and microchips and taking vaccines and all that. Human beings never change. They'll always be as they are. But the woke culture, the transgenderism, the free rights and all that, all this will die out eventually because people will be fed up and tired of their nonsense. Anyway. Next one, Bharat Madhu. Lloyd, do you have a Morton's toe, Greek toe? Please check your foot and reply, it's for research. It's that your second finger, I Google search, the second finger after your your thumb, if it is longer than the first one. To my surprise, I have that. I was like, oh, how did he know? And then I read a list of possible things. You can be delusional, psychopathic, or I don't know what all fuck. I was like, shit, man. So, and you can have these diseases and problems and all that. So yes, I do have this, but I don't know. I don't have any of these diseases or stuff. Anyway, good. People always read and come out with new shit. Last but not the least, Tarun Singh. India is developing way batter. Batter is, you batter milk and faster than today's period. Muslims are not accepting mainstream education and choosing Madarasa. What the fuck is that? What's your take on India and Muslim neighbors' conditions? Well, given the fact that you're Tarun Singh, a Hindu, why are you so interested about Muslims? Okay, anyway, since you asked a question, I think you should be more worried about Hinduism. See, with regards to Muslims, Islam is a very closed religion, closed culture. They have certain norms, behaviors, patterns, beliefs. that can never open up. For example, lesbianism or gay or men having the upper hand over women. One man can marry 4 women. Then the justification of Prophet Muhammad and that 6-year-old girl and having sex with a 9-year-old. I mean, this is a prehistoric religion of conquest, outdated by today's standards. A God that speaks only Arabic. So the problem is, you have this culture and you have this norm where they believe they are right. Allah is only the God, no other gods are there, and out of the 3,000 gods, only their God is right. So as long as this belief system remains, it's not going to change. Now that doesn't mean that Christianity is perfect, Hinduism is perfect. Like Hinduism, drinking cow urine, that one doctor eating cow dung, oh, it's good. Yuck, fucking disgusting. And then bol Jai Shri Ram, and they beat and hit other people. They see someone taking cows and this is my mata, this is my mother, and then they hurt, harm and kill a Muslim family. Yeah, it's stupidity. So religion, the problem is, if an idiot or a person with no common sense is given religion, he's only going to do harm, he's only going to do bad. So with regards to your question, will Muslims ever accept mainstream? No, Islam will not. Muslims can. There are gay Muslims, there are broad-minded Muslims, there are Muslims who smoke, drink, fuck, do everything. And then there are those who do everything but want to show that they're holy-poly, and just as every other religion. So Muslims will be too many of a variety, but Islam is never going to change. And the majority of Muslims who are not terrorists but who take a back seat, deep down they'll be very happy that the Islam, that agenda is always moving ahead. What I see as a prediction is there'll be infighting between Muslims themselves, and that in itself will create complications. Remember, the worst violence is not done between inter-religions. The worst violence and disagreements take place within its own religion. Shia, Sunni, Hindus, Brahmins and untouchables and this and that, and Christians, Catholics and Protestants. So yeah, I don't see Muslims trying to fit into any other culture or Islam. They can't. That is why anywhere a Muslim goes, Muslims will go from an Arab country, a Muslim country, to the West because they want a better life. But once they go there, they'll say, we want Sharia law, we want this law, you have to follow Islam and this and that. Oh, you have to accept us. At some point people get fed up and tired of this nonsense. Anyway, so I hope this answered your questions, all the questions, once and for all. Thank you very much, and let me know what are your thoughts. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Ciao.